Good evening, it's Sophie going live, day 251. I'm a busy mum building a business online and recording my journey and trying to bring you some valuable and helpful insights as I go along. Tonight I wanted to speak briefly about overwhelm and how do you cope with that. I'll tell you a bit of a backstory. I've been kind of battling with this virus for about a week now. Kind of attacked our family at the end of last weekend, and we were all pretty violently sick, but then pretty quickly we got better. However, we all seem to suddenly feel really bad again. So it's like we're not really ill in bed, but we're not really well either. And it sort of comes and goes and hits us, and it's just unpleasant. Nothing terrible. It's far worse things than that, but it's just unpleasant. And it's meant that I have not at all had the same kind of week that I usually have. I was full of my beautiful energy and enthusiasm following my 30-day boot camp in October, and I'd prepared a lot of content, and I was really in publishing mode and big action mode. And then suddenly, of course, not only was I ill, but also the children and my husband. So it means that, just our usual routine was completely thrown off. And I just haven't been able to do at all as much as I do normally. And very, very, very quickly, I find it's just overwhelming because I'm late with everything I'd planned, and I suddenly start panicking a bit because I really try to keep up. Because I noticed that if I let everything build up, then there's so much to do between my family commitments and then my work commitments and what I'm trying to achieve every day, every week, every month. That it's just if I let things build up, then I just really can't keep up. So anyway, I do feel quite overwhelmed, and it's unpleasant. But I was talking briefly with an online friend of mine about this today. She was sharing that she was also a bit overwhelmed at the moment, and I was just saying that the only thing I find helps me in those moments is to do my best, take a deep breath, and just let go of the rest, and kind of trust that I've done my best and there's really not much else and more I can do. And that I find is not a magic solution by any means, but at least it avoids me getting depressed about how behind I am and getting paralyzed by the big mountain that I need to, of things that I need to do. Because I find that if I focus too much on what I haven't done, and if I focus too much on how overwhelmed I am and how terrible this is, and I start thinking in my head, how am I going to do this? How am I ever going to catch up? Then, unfortunately, instead of boosting me and helping me work faster, it kind of paralyzes me, and I end up sort of freezing, and I'm like an animal staring at the headlights of a car driving towards it. I just stop, I freeze, and I don't do anything, and then it's kind of worse. So what I found is that, in fact, when I'm overwhelmed, when I'm behind, when there's just far too much things to do, far too many things to do, what helps me most is actually almost to slow down in a kind of strange way. Just calm down, take a deep breath, meditate a bit or something like that, look after myself, and then concentrate on what I have been able to do, be grateful for that, congratulate myself for that and just let go of the rest, because otherwise it just drives me crazy. So I thought I'd share this with you tonight, because I thought, well, I know that many of us struggle with this because we've got busy lives, and for one reason or another, many of us are in a situation where we just have a lot of different things to deal with, and we tend to get overwhelmed and not always know how to deal with it. So there you go. This is what I wanted to share. I hope some of you find this helpful. If you do, please let me know. You can share this with others as well if you think they would find it valuable. And I will be back tomorrow for more. Thank you for watching.